A young girl named Evelyn lived in a quiet, snowy village in northern Norway. Her father passed away suddenly in a tragic accident, leaving her alone with her mother, Ingrid, whose fragile mental state quickly deteriorated. Grief consumed Ingrid, and her once kind demeanor turned cold and volatile. After losing their home, they moved into an old, creaking house at the edge of the forest. The house was dark and drafty, with walls that seemed to whisper when the wind blew. In Evelyn's room, there was a small door covered by peeling wallpaper. One night, unable to resist her curiosity, Evelyn peeled back the wallpaper and opened the door. Instead of bricks, she found a dark, narrow tunnel that smelled faintly of damp earth. Crawling through the tunnel, Evelyn entered a room that was identical to her own, but brighter, warmer, and filled with toys she'd never seen before. A woman was waiting for her. She looked just like Evelyn's mother, but with an unsettling twist. Her eyes were black buttons. The woman introduced herself as her other mother and promised Evelyn a better life, free from pain and sadness. At first, Evelyn was enchanted. The other mother cooked her favorite meals, sang her lullabies, and showered her with gifts. But things quickly turned sinister. The other mother told Evelyn she could stay forever, but there was one condition. She had to replace her eyes with buttons. Terrified, Evelyn tried to escape back to her real world, but the tunnel had disappeared. The other mother's kind demeanor twisted into something monstrous. She locked Evelyn in a small, dark room where the walls seemed to pulse like a beating heart. Inside, Evelyn found the shadows of other children who had fallen for the same trap. They whispered to her, urging her to be brave and find a way out before it was too late. Summoning her courage, Evelyn tricked the other mother by pretending to agree to sew the buttons onto her face. As the other mother prepared the needle, Evelyn grabbed it and stabbed her hand, causing her to scream in rage. Evelyn ran through the house, desperately searching for the tunnel. The walls closed in around her, and the other mother's voice echoed, promising she'd never escape. At the last moment, Evelyn found the tunnel and crawled through it, feeling the other mother's claws scrape at her heels. When she emerged, she slammed the door shut and locked it. Exhausted and trembling, she turned to find her real mother standing behind her, silent and staring. Evelyn's relief quickly turned to horror as her mother leaned forward, revealing 2 black buttons where her eyes should have been.